Welcome back to another chaotic dive into anime you somehow missed. Today we're shredding logic, roasting protagonists, and hyping scenes like unpaid interns on energy drinks. Here are 6 underrated isekai with protagonists so OP it's actually criminal. We begin with number 6, Princession Orchestra. In Princession Orchestra, the universe basically said, what if Mozart reincarnated with cheat codes? And this guy showed up ready to compose his way into godhood. The dude doesn't just play music. He summons war, rearranges fate, and drops symphonies that delete enemies emotionally and physically. While everyone else trains for years, he's out here conducting magic like 1, 2, 3, boom, you're irrelevant. Our protagonist enters a kingdom drowning in political drama, jealous nobles, and fantasy creatures who cannot handle his rhythm. Meanwhile, inside his head, he's thinking, wow, these people really never heard of talent? Every performance becomes a battlefield, every note a weapon, and every rival a stepping stone on his journey to musical tyranny. The best part? His party members are simultaneously impressed, terrified, and absolutely done with his nonsense. Could you maybe not nuke the entire forest for a warm-up, they ask. He doesn't listen. He's too busy vibing. This anime is chaos, elegance, and pure disrespect combined into one legendary opera of overpowered absurdity. This is Emmaverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 5, Si-Vis, The Sound of Heroes. This anime answers the question, what if superpowers were triggered by music, and the main character had the playlist of a literal god? The protagonist basically wakes up with audio-based abilities that make everyone else look like NPCs with Bluetooth issues. His inner monologue? I didn't choose greatness. Greatness auto-downloaded. In a world where heroes fight using sonic energy, Si-Vis strolls in like he's the final boss of Spotify Premium. Villains try throwing punches, but he's too busy playing tracks that vaporize their self-esteem. His classmates train for decades to master sound waves. He accidentally invents new frequencies that rewrite the physics curriculum. And when he joins the hero department? Oh, the drama. Every instructor's like, who the hell enrolled a walking amplifier? His teammates look at him with that combo of admiration and, bro, please chill before we all explode. Every battle is basically a music festival mixed with a natural disaster warning. If you want an OP protagonist who turns combat into a DJ set of destruction, Si-Vis is your new obsession. At number 4, Maou 2099. Imagine the demon lord dies, reincarnates hundreds of years into the future, and wakes up in a cyberpunk era where humanity thinks demons are just old myths. Bad move. The Maou is back, and he's armed with future tech he absolutely should not have access to. His first thought after reviving, why are there neon lights everywhere, and why is this sword talking? But give him 5 minutes, and he's already hacking megacities, bench-pressing robots, and humiliating corporate overlords who think magic is an outdated superstition. The comedy hits hard when he realizes humans replaced ancient magic with Wi-Fi and bad decisions. He wants to conquer the world, but first, he has to conquer the concept of smartphones. Meanwhile, every cyborg thug who tries to fight him gets deleted instantly, sometimes on accident. His presence shakes the entire future like a glitchy video game update. The government panics, the underworld panics, the robots panics, everyone panics except him. The Maou just wants snacks and domination, not necessarily in that order. This anime is peak chaotic villain energy in a dystopian sandbox. Number 3, Hitoribocchi no Isekai Kouryaku. What happens when the world's most awkward friendship-allergic loner becomes so OP that even the gods are like, bro, calm down? You get Hitoribocchi, an isekai protagonist who accidentally min-maxes himself into unstoppable power because he has nothing better to do. Thrown into a deadly fantasy world, he immediately decides that talking to people is more dangerous than fighting monsters. So instead of making allies, he becomes a one-man raid boss. His inner thoughts sound like, socializing? Nah. Solo clearing the apocalypse? Sure. Other adventurers watch this guy invent new strategies, break game systems, and solo dungeons designed for armies. Meanwhile, he refuses parties because he likes peace, while causing mass destruction every time he breathes wrong. Every enemy he meets? Instantly traumatized. Every boss he faces? Deleted from existence. Every kingdom he visits? Who is this socially awkward walking natural disaster? This show is a comedic masterpiece of OP insanity, introvert power fantasy, and accidental hero energy. Cooking to number 2. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Our boy reincarnates into nobility, but instead of a flashy magic skill like Dragon Punch or Planet Buster, he gets appraisal. Basically a magical inspection tool. At first glance, it's the skill equivalent of a wet napkin. But nope. Turns out it's broken. Comically broken. He scans people like walking character sheets, finding hidden geniuses, undiscovered talents, and future legends. Internally, he's like, wow, this guy is a war god, disguised as a potato farmer. With this cheat skill, he starts assembling a squad so powerful that kingdoms tremble just hearing their footsteps. While nobles waste time flexing wealth and hairstyles, he's out here recruiting monsters in human form. His enemies try to play political chess, but he brought a 4D nuclear strategy board. Every decision he makes skyrockets his territory from random farmland to superpower with cheat code employees. And through all this, he remains humble, polite, and dangerously efficient. It's an anime where the protagonist wins not by brute force, but by turning everyone around him into weapons of mass excellence. Finally, at number 1, the banished former hero lives as he pleases. You already know the drill. Hero gets banished, kingdom regrets everything, protagonist becomes unstoppable. But this guy, he doesn't just get stronger, he becomes a full-time menace to society while relaxing. After being kicked out by people who clearly didn't read his stats, he moves to a quiet village, planning to live peacefully. Spoiler, peace never happens. His casual morning stretches can end natural disasters. His light sparring sessions create shockwaves. His inner monologue goes something like, I'm just trying to chill. Why is the sky cracking? Of course, the kingdom eventually realizes they have made the dumbest decision in the history of decisions. Meanwhile, he's out here helping locals, destroying monsters by blinking, and accidentally becoming a living legend. Every enemy who challenges him gets obliterated before finishing their villain speech. Every ally worships him, and he never stops insisting he's average. This anime embodies peak, humble, but horrifyingly OP. And there you have it. 6 isekai where the protagonists are so overpowered they turn entire worlds into playgrounds. If you're craving chaos, comedy, and characters whose power levels violate legal limits, these titles will bless your watch list. Go binge them like Destiny insists.